Hello everyone and welcome to Steins 0. I'm really excited to actually get into this because it's been a really long time since I've, done any Steins Gate stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to it and seeing how different this world is compared to, say something else. That being said, I mean, I have no idea what's gonna go on. Let's go ahead and just see where everything lies. Voices. I don't know how to turn these two voices on. Looking at everything, there's just no way I can, so I have no idea if that's supposed to be that way or not. Because, everything I've done to try to activate their voices just never works. So it's just, awful. But whatever. I'll come to whenever they come up. You get however terrible my voice acting is gonna be. But regardless, I've already adjusted sounds and stuff. So let's help. Oh, just in configuration. Okay. I don't know why it's not under. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm really looking forward to it and seeing where this story goes. Oh yeah, this scene again. Oh yeah, her dying. Fuck. Okay. We're still... Jesus. The hatch opened. Oh, I'm liking the text box with like the rust added to it. That's interesting. Bright light flooded in my eyes. Where was I? My eyes narrowed. I could barely make out the summer twilight sky. I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to disappear. But someone grabbed my arm and dragged me out. Fuck off. I'm miserable. I didn't have the energy to respond to my own nickname. I fell to the ground and wrapped my arms around myself. Mayuri ran to me and looked down, her face worried. But her kindness felt like nothing but a nuisance. Don't talk to me. Just leave me alone. Yeah, I'd definitely shut everyone out at that point. I'd agree. If I ended up killing my love, yeah, I'd shut everyone out. I don't want to talk about it. No. Dara ran to the door that led back inside the building. Oh, trust me, I'd be contemplating jumping over that building right about now. Oh, that's incorrect. I am hurt very emotionally. Stop it. Just get away from me. Leave me alone. I couldn't save her. In fact, I killed her. Right there 3 weeks ago, I killed her. I'm a murderer.
無駄だったんだ。何をやっても無駄だ。全部決まってしまっていることなんだよ。同じだ。真由里の時と同じなんだ。どれだけもがいたって結果は同じになる。
No matter how many times I try, it will all converge back to the same result. The process doesn't matter. Whether you time travel or time leap, you can't go back and change the results of the past. I thought I understood that cruel truth. But now, I was forced to realize it again and in the worst possible way.
無駄だよ。無駄なんだ。何もかも無駄なんだよ。俺はやっぱりクリスを助けられないんだ。分かってた。分かってたんだ。こうなるって予想してたんだ。もう疲れた。ずっと休んでないんだ。だからもういいよ。
I'd check out too, buddy. You deserve it.
おかりん、一体何が。
The worst thing possible.
俺が殺してしまった。バカみたいだ。全部。
マキセ・クリスをさ、刺し殺しちゃったんだ。殺した？嘘、そんな。でも安心して、まだもう一回分タイムトラベルはできる。
Fuck off. I wouldn't care. No, fuck that. If I just went through that, fuck off. Fuck off with your, oh, you have another attempt. No. I don't want to kill her again.
ほっといてくれ。俺のことなんか何度やったって結果は同じだ。
Because what if you kill her again? And then it's like, well, I don't have another chance, and I killed her twice now.
何言ってんの？諦めるつもり？
Yep.
オカリンおじさんの肩には何十億っていう人の命がかかってるんだよ。
Fuck them.
たった一回の失敗が何だって言うんだ。
This is a different kind of fail.
クリスはどうやったって助けられない。世界線の収束には逆らえない。
You know, the other world line where Mayuri dies isn't nearly as bad. That's the reality of this world. I learned that a long time ago.
こうなったらビンタしてでも気合い入れ直して。ダメだよ、無理強いするのは良くないよ。こんなボロボロになってるオカリン見てられないもん。でもさ、このままじゃ未来を変えられない。
I don't care.
どうして未来のことをオカリン一人に押し付けるの？
Because he's the only one that can do it.
そんなの重すぎるよ。オカリンおじさんには世界の観測者としての能力があるからだよ。
See, I have a feeling they just haven't looked hard enough, and it's just like, well, he's the most convenient one. I'm sure if we looked around the world, there has to be at least one other person.
オカリンが望んだわけじゃないのに。
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to disagree with Mayuri here. It doesn't matter if he wanted it or not. He has to accept that responsibility that he has it, regardless if you want it or not. That being said, I'd still say fuck off.
それにもう一度やったってまたオカリンが傷つくだけだって思うな。未来のことを人一人で変えようなんてきっと無理なんだよ。
See, you say that, but it's actually not. It's actually really easy to change the future and change the world.
だからそのためのシュタインズゲートで、気持ちはわかるよ。でもさ、私も未来をかけてここまで来てるんだよね。
And that's very understandable.
どっちにしろ2036年には戻れないんだ。そう簡単に諦めるつもりはないから。
How about we just give it some time? And then, like, you know, you stay here in this world. We give it, like, I don't know, like 4 years. We come up with a rock solid plan that cannot fail. And then go back. How about that? At least give me some time to cope with this.
オカリンおじさん、一つだけ忠告しとく。さっきは 往復2回分しか残ってないって言ったけど、実はまだそれなりに余裕はある。
Why lie to me?
それでも移動できる時間は
Oh,
およそ
there you go.
344日分。
On the 343rd day, that's when we'll travel.
片道のタイムトラベルだとしても、今から1年と経たないうちに7月28日には届かなくなる。覚えといて。その日になったらさ、私はたとえ一人でも飛ぶよ。
See, that's plenty of time to come up with a plan, right? I mean, I'd spend every waking moment to come up with an idea. That's fine. That's all I wanted. Someone was saying something to him, but I couldn't understand the words. I didn't want to listen to anything. I just wanted to sleep. Just let this whole end. Just let me go.
おかり
Go away.
おかりねえ、おかり、もう頑張らなくてもいいからね。
No, don't enable me.
泣いてもいいんだよ。おかり、
I'm pretty sure he already is.
まゆしーはそばにいるからね。おかり。
I don't know if Mayuri's words were the reason why, but the tears started to flow. You weren't already crying? Dude, I'd been bawling the second I get into that time machine. Stumbling out crying. Come on, you killed your one true love and all that good old nonsense. I decided to forget everything. Ever since that day, I stopped going to the future gadget lab. Yeah, I don't blame you. It would be constant reminders of her. Everywhere. Ooh, are we getting a, an opening thing? No, it was just a transition scene. That was a nice transition. Oh, hey, look, we're in November now. UPX, the new symbol of Akihabara, was located right in the station. In the hall of the 4th floor, preparations have been going on all morning from the ATF Akihabara Techno Forum convention. Universities and labs from both inside and outside the country would work together to put on special seminars and symposiums at regular intervals. Oh good, it's time for my regular, horrible pronunciations. My school, Tokyo Denkai University, was participating as part of its industry collaboration efforts. Students were required to attend these seminars and submit reports to their instructors. Otherwise, they wouldn't get credit for their related classes. In addition, I was supposed to help one of the lecturers, Associate Professor Izakai. Izaki? Izaki sounds right. I had just gotten a list from the reception desk at the shared lobby. I was waiting to check off the names of students who were coming to the lectures. There was still some time before the seminars started, so the lobby was mostly empty. None of the students on the list were here yet. I was bored, but I couldn't do anything but wait. The old me never could have imagined doing anything like this, but impressing Izakai was part of my new goal in life. Izaki. Let's go with Izaki. Victor Condria University. Yes, that was my new goal. Izakai did a lot of joint research projects with them, and knew a lot of people there. The first step of getting it there my brain could come up with was being his assistant. Also, this convention was holding another seminar by Victor Condria University after the one held this summer. Of course, that interested me too. Summer. Oh good, flashbacks. PTSD. Awful. An image of her was an image of her as she was when then flashed through my mind. I was trying to get to Victor Condria so that I could learn about the work that Kurisu Makise had been doing. I wanted to try to do it myself. Of course, I wasn't a genius like Kurisu. I knew there was no way I'd ever be able to do anything do exactly what she did. But if I could do even 10% of it, honestly, I'm amazed that I've recovered so well. I thought that to myself and chuckled, just as a voice called to me from across the lobby.
ちょっと、そこの方。
That sounded very similar. You don't look similar, though. I looked up and saw a young girl approaching from the elevator hall. She was short and petite, everything about her was small. I could kind of make out a few of the curves that don't appear until after puberty, so at least she wasn't in elementary school, but... maybe middle school? Why do you have such long hair? Comb it. Brush it, whatever. For someone with such a cute face, she clearly didn't care about her appearance. Yeah. Her hair wasn't styled and it poured down her back. Even I could tell her clothes weren't very fashionable.
ごめんなさい。スタッフルームってどこかしら?
Look, to the point where I know I dress better than her, that's kind of saying something.
ここは ATF のセミナー会場だけど。
Clearly not a place where a middle school girl belonged. She's probably just come to the wrong place.
そんなの分かっているわ。何度同じ話を繰り返せば気が済むの？
いや、今初めて行ったんだけど。
And shit, don't get testy with me.
私にとってはあなたで4回目よ。この場所に来てからね。
Oh, goody. Irritated, she pulled out a card out of her jacket. It was one of the IDs given out to the invited guests. Her name and the name of her workplace were written on the front.
Huh?
Victor Condria University, USA. Cool. Brain Science Institute.
ビクトル・コンドリア大学脳科学研究所。
I looked at the card, then at her, then back at the card, then I looked at her again. Does this have a picture? I finally realized.
あ、そういうことか。そのカード、どこに落ちてたんだ？拾ってくれたんだ。
その話も4回目よ。
Don't get fucking testy with me. She sighed and showed me another card. This was a photo ID from Victor Condria University. It was the same ID I'd seen Kurisu holding before on another world line. The photo of the card, yeah, that was definitely her.
Hiyajo Maho って読むの。
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher your last name or whatever, so I'm just gonna call you Maho.
私の名前、Hiyajo Maho。漢字でもローマ字でも誰も読めた試しがないから先に言っとくわ。
Good. Hiyajo? Hiyajo? Yeah, Maho it is.
ビクトル・コンドリア大学の中学生？
寝ぼけるなら夜にして。大学に中学生がいるわけないでしょ。
それもそうだな。じゃあ飛び級か。
Unlike in Japan, it wasn't uncommon for Americans to skip grades. Kurisu made it to university at age 17. But still, a girl this young worked in a university lab?
一つ確認していいかしら。
Oh, please don't ask how old you think I am, or you are.
あなた今少なからず衝撃を受けてるわよね。
Maybe a little.
こんな小さい子が信じられないかしら。それともこの年齢ですごいの方。
Let's say the other. She got me.
高校をよく見なさい。
Date of birth 1989. We're in 2010. 21? Jesus. The girl Maho pointed to the part of the ID with her slender fingers. Oh hey, it was actually just your birthday too. She was born in 1989 and it was 2010, so...
21歳。
つまり立派な成人女性よ。
Yeah, okay.
中学生じゃないのよ。もちろん小学生でも幼稚園児でも。
And then she puffed out her chest. There wasn't much to see. God damn it. Jesus Christ, god damn it, dude. But I could imagine her saying, they look bigger when I'm not wearing these clothes. They're huge. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Totally. Yeah. Oh, I see. You are 21. Just fuck around with her.
Ooh.
Oh, except then you sound like a pervert. Ah, damn it.
何かしらその顔は。
Nothing. I don't want to offend you.
あ、いや、悪かった。謝る。
I couldn't believe it. She was older than me. She's older than fucking me, too. Oh god, I'm dating myself. Aging myself. Well, technically speaking, she was born in 89, so yeah, she is older than me. Theoretically speaking. If she were born in the real world. If Dora was here, he'd be dancing around screaming legal lolly for the win.
まあいいわ。世界中どこへ行っても同じ目に遭ってるから。
Yeah, because you're really short and tiny.
うん、そうだろうな。
何か言った？
No.
いや、別に。
God damn it, I forgot how great Ocarina is. Still, the Brain Science Institute. That's where Kurisu worked, which means this kid, no, this person, might know a lot about it, Kurisu. I held back the impulse to start badgering her with questions. I looked at the pamphlet with the seminar schedules. Watch her have hated Kurisu. Victor Crondia's lecture was the last one for the day and was clearly intended to be the biggest. Was this Maho girl going to give a lecture? Probably. Just like Kurisu had done at the summer convention. Sorry, but Kurisu was a little better because she was younger. And she was cuter. No, wait, that's wrong. That never happened. Kurisu Makise never gave any lectures over the summer. That happened in the Alpha World Line. In the World Line I inhabit now, before the summer convention, she'd already...
君が今日登壇を？
いいえ、私は助手として来たの。あと通訳も兼ねてね。
Oh my god, please. Give me cringe USA talk, please. I looked at the pamphlet again and saw that the lecturer was named Alexis Leskinen. Leskinen? Leskinen. Isn't that fucking German? Alexis Leskinen. Sure. A professor at Victor Crondia University and chief researcher of the Brain Science Institute.
人工知能革命。
Oh god, yes.
面白そうだ。
That's the type of shit I'd actually listen to, unironically.
時間があったらぜひ聞いてみてほしいわね。
No, I mean, why not? I'm here anyways.
そうするよ。あ、スタッフルームだったよな。
I lead Maho over to the elevator hall and showed her where the staff room was.
ありがとう。
I had no reason to hang around here any further. I said goodbye and she was about to turn around. Just then, the elevator opened and a woman emerged. The instant I saw her face, every hair on my body stood on end. Kurisu. Oh, you bitch. No. She's nice here. She didn't actually kill anyone yet. Moeka Kiryu. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. Calm down. It's the Beta World Line. Mayuri is alive. Moeka's not going to kill her. I swear to God if we get a repeat of this. No. Our eyes meet. Our eyes met, I should say. The eyes on the other side of her glasses were as dead as ever, and it was impossible to tell what she was thinking. I frantically averted my gaze before she realized something was wrong. She tilted her head for a second, but quickly lost interest in me and turned toward Maho. Oh no, please don't tell me they're working together.
ああ、雑誌社の方でしたよね。お約束通り、取材を。
I don't like this. This is sketchy. Even in this world line, Moeka still only spoke in faint whispers.
レスキネン教授はまだなんです。少しお待たせしてしまいますけど。はい。それまで私でよければシステムの概要でもお願いします。
The two of them disappeared into the staff room. As I watched them leave, I took a deep breath. Tried to calm down, but it wasn't working.
桐生萌か。もしかして。
I hope not.
また
She is
お前なの
terrifying.
か。
It was a terrible feeling, like a cold finger tracing the wounds in my heart. That night when the terrorist threat shut down all the trains in Akihabara. That awful night when I just knew something was going to happen.
ここでもまたお前が。
I hope not. I really don't. I mean, she's aged really bad. Not gonna lie, she looks really gaunt. Like her neck is like really drawn out and stuff. Like, has she been eating? Or was I just imagining things? Was she just a magazine reporter now instead of a CERN rounder? No, even if Moeka was a rounder, we had nothing to do with CERN anymore. CERN wouldn't be watching us. Again, you say that. I'd always be paranoid of that. Like, even if I'm like 100% sure, I'd be so paranoid because of how many times she died to him. I'd be freaking out whenever someone's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. Or I just, look over my head, like shoulder, someone's following me or something like that. I'd just constantly be paranoid. And I'm just being honest there. I took another deep breath and grabbed some of the anxiety meds in my pocket and swallowed them down with some mineral water I'd bought ahead of time. It would take 15 minutes for them to kick in. Those 15 minutes were always pretty rough. Really, 15? Usually it's 30. But God, you had to actually... I'm not surprised at all that he has to take meds. Not at all. I laughed at myself a little and sat down on one of the reception desk's chairs. I'm really glad it doesn't say, like, a prompt of, like, oh, whenever you're feeling anxious, take pills. Because I would feel like, oh, God, something's bad's going to happen if I do take the pill. Something's bad's going to happen if I don't. I don't want to ever get anxiety that bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. The table was filled with leaflets, pamphlets, and other things for the attendees. I got a mail. Oh, I can actually reply. Cool. Again. Ocarina, are things going okay with Mr. Seminar? I'm not sure. Yeah, you'll be fine, Mayushi guarantees it. I'm just having trouble paying attention. There's a seminar I want to attend, so I'm not getting anywhere with my work. I see, you're nervous, huh? Just tell yourself that if you work hard, you can go see Mr. Seminar as a reward. And then you'll focus on the work right in front of you. Why? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's good. My eyes wandered to one of the pamphlets. Nakabachi theory and the genealogy of pseudoscience. And he freaks out again. This pamphlet was for Professor Izakai's seminar. Izaki? Izakai, sure. He's probably not going to even be that important. Nakabachi theory. The paper he denounced in Russia. That paper held the key to creating a real-time time machine. On that day, July 28th, Nakabachi had stolen the paper from Kurisu, his own daughter, and left her with it. I knew that. Only Nakabachi and I knew that. I flipped through the pamphlet. It was a brief introduction of how many forms of pseudoscience and fake scientific discoveries had emerged since the start of the 20th century. And on its own, it'd make for interesting reading. And at the end of the pamphlet, Dr. Nakabachi's theory was introduced as nothing more than another entry in that long list of fakes. So Dr. Nakabachi's time machine theory had been completely ignored by the academic world. Are you kidding me? We didn't even have to kill him, we could have just let him go. All the glory, fame, and power he'd wanted so badly, and he was willing to get rid of his own daughter. He didn't get any of it. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered because she would have died because fucking fate. And I'd heard rumors that after the announcement, he had been imprisoned in a Russian lab. Get fucked. To make it even funner, he thought he was getting a VIP treatment. It is! You get a special place all to yourself. For a short time, there was essays and interviews in bogus academic or journals. Even there, it was obvious it had all gone to his head. The ironic thing was that the Nakabachi theory was completely correct and completely revolutionary. The Russian government was worried about it leaking, and the SVR was doing everything it could to keep it under wraps. But under the surface, there was a full-scale information war beginning over the paper. The time traveler from 2036, John Teeter, had told me so, which meant it had to be true. Was World War III already going to happen? Oh, I was really hoping that he meant like nothing, like even like all the world communities, even like on the underpinnings, like completely ignored it. Never mind. There was no point in thinking about it. Just a little more before the drugs kick in. I closed my eyes. Okay, that phrase was just all kinds of terrible. I mean, that's just a quote right there. Just a little longer until the drugs kick in.